My name is Ariana Aurora. I'm an actor and singer from New York, and I wanted to ask a question in regards to social media and inner peace. Now, in this day and age of social media, there's always negative and positive sides of it, right? And we're all trying to find that inner peace within ourselves, but social media has become a medium to spread spirituality throughout the world, to spread this wisdom to everybody, especially the youth. But at the same time, social media tends to give a ride to your ego at times. And even in the process of creating content and hopefully creating content with a positive mindset, with a purpose, sometimes you get into that mindset of likes, what other people are going to think. And during that process, sometimes you feel like, oh, maybe if I do this, that will be better and more perceived and accepted by other people. And I wanted to get your understanding and take on this. How do you believe we can tackle this new day and age of technology? How can we tackle social media, use it to our benefit and the benefit for everybody in this world so we can all obtain inner peace? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that brilliant question. How do we really use social media as a great medium to spread inner peace and not allow social media to ruin our inner peace when we look at what other people are doing and lose our authenticity as well? I've always believed in a few things. Number one is our relationship with anyone or anything in the world is only effective as is our relationship with our own self. The more we work on our relationship with our own self and our relationship with divinity, what's happening in the world doesn't bother us as much as it would have otherwise. If we find ourselves disturbed, we find ourselves in the mode of comparison, if we find ourselves in the mode of dirty competition, if we find ourselves in the mode of what we would call the rat race, then it also means that there is somewhere we are lacking a deeper connection with our own self, which is precisely why people who are out, just like a massive tree, a huge tree, the way it grows above the ground, that's how much the roots have to go deep within. If the roots are not deep, if the roots are not strong, a storm, you wouldn't even need a storm in fact. A small gush of wind can bring the tree down if the roots are weak. So the more we grow externally, that's how much we have to do internal work. And if we find that internal work is lacking, the external tree is going to be a threat. So number one, I feel it's critical and very crucial and important that we have a spiritual practice, a sadhana, on a daily basis where we make connection with our own self and we make connection with divinity. Because when that relationship is in place, then the external elements cannot threaten us as much as they would have otherwise. Right? Number two is, when we are talking about social media today is one of the most powerful mediums to communicate, express, and spread what we need to spread. We can spread negativity, we can spread gossip, we can spread hatred, we can spread love, we can spread divinity, we can spread peace, we can spread spirituality. It's a powerful tool. The issue is when instead of using it as a tool, we become a tool. And that's why living in awareness is very important. Moderation is very important. Discipline is very important. If we don't have these, we're going to be consumed by the wave. If we don't want to be consumed by the wave, discipline, moderation, intent behind the content is also very critical. People are just producing so much content, but where's the intent? If the intent is missing, we're going to be carried away by the wave. So discipline, moderation, intent behind the content are also very critical to stay in proper alignment so that we don't get carried away. And comparison has its own value. When we look at what others are doing, we can seek inspiration to follow our aspiration. The problem is we don't seek inspiration. We look at others and we either try to copy, We strive to feel superiority complex that we are better than them, or we feel inferiority complex that we are probably lacking something. Maybe if we do this, we will also be like them. Right? But comparison has tremendous value. Today we have so many spiritual leaders here. Each one of them in their own way have something incredible to offer. If we are looking at it that way, we're going to say, wow, I've learned so much from each one of them, and I feel enriched and nourished, inspiration to follow my own aspiration. So I can look at so many content creators in social media, seek inspiration from their qualities, seek inspiration from their ideas, seek inspiration from their fundamentals, then to work on my own journey and what I'm myself doing. And usually I say this just to end my answer. I would like to say that, back in the day when people would fast, there would be religious and spiritual fasts. The driver who brought me here has been fasting now, ending for Easter and Good Friday. He said he's holding a 40 days fast, 1 meal a day. In the modern day and age today, when we are looking at a spiritual fast, I think a spiritual fast should be a fast from social media, a fast from smartphones, a fast from Google. And if we do all of that, probably God will come down and say, it's okay, my son, man. Please take it easy. I'm feeling heartbroken seeing your determination. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much, Guru Gopal Das ji. Thank you.